Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mike. We're back on the little drainage repair job. You got the 304 sitting over here. A little bit of minor damage from last time. We remember that. We've got Dirt Perfect's GMC C8500 with us today as well, because we're going to do some trucking and haul some stuff out. Get you caught up to speed. We did a little bit of a drainage repair last time. These are all rocks we dug out of the ground and stacked up. That's the old culvert. That is the new culvert we put in. It goes from there, runs all the way down this line right here, down this hill about 160 feet, and then comes out right here. We built that little head wall, exposed that drainage, and then that runs out towards the river. Got a couple videos out in that. I'll put the link in the description if you guys want to check them out after you watch this or before you watch this. Really, you know, you do you. Today's goal is to try to get all this mess trucked out and then go all the way down this backside, try to get all of that cleaned out as well. It's hard to tell from here with all this mess, but there's a cliff, a step, a cliff, a step, and a cliff. This catches all that rainwater and diverts it around the property. So whenever they build here, they don't have water going right on across. I'm kind of tired of talking already, so let's just open her up. Make sure she's got some of this stuff. Oh, she does. Oh, now, come on. We'll get to that at some point in the future. Let's just get to work. Oh. Let's get rid of the first one here. Parked her too far away, but we'll give her a go. That will work perfect. For now, I still got a little bit left here, but this is actually a little bit of decent dirt, and I'll just save it right here. Then when we bring the power rake, we can just blend it all in and make it look real nice. I was gonna do some power raking today, but the skid steer is down, so we're waiting on the one that Dirt Perfect went ahead and, you know what, that's top secret, and I'm not allowed to tell you guys about that, but we're waiting on something before we can do that step. Let's start swabbing all this out. There's stumps, there's rocks, probably rocks like that. In fact, let's start with that hood ripping feller right there. That's the one that got me. You like how I'm blaming the hood on the stump like it's not my fault? That's the one that got me. Let's just go ahead and let's eliminate that. Boom, rip off all the hydraulic lines. It's just out to get me. Oh yeah. Let's get this stuff out of the way so we can actually see. Something tells me these aren't going to go the way I want them to. You know, not having somebody in the truck is going to really wear out this starter. That's gonna be load number 2. Here's how we're looking. You can also see, and I don't know if you can, but right up in there, there's a culvert for whatever reason. He said there also used to be an old goat barn up on that cliff as well. But there's a culvert that comes through right there. You can barely see it in the woods. And this is where a ditch runs out, so that's what all this mess is from. That's all just kind of silted in from that. There's probably gonna be at least 1 or 2 truckloads just in this one spot. And once we get past that, it's really not too bad. And we do have a stump right there as well. Since it's handy, I'm just gonna go ahead and reach up in there and clean some of this stuff off and expose that rock face where that water comes down. I just think it'll look really nice. There's also a couple loose ones that I feel like I should go ahead and pull down just so they don't end up falling down in that ditch. You know, the way it'd work is they'd fall down in the ditch a week after you leave the job and you'd have to cut back for it. So the real thing here though, we're gonna have to really try not pulling those rocks down into the machine, you know? Here wants to go. Yeah. That's exactly where it would have landed 2 weeks after we hauled the equipment out. Head up, left. There you go. Oh dear. Easy, easy. There you go, bud. But first, let's go ahead and haul number 4 off. Got to go ahead and get rid of the load number 4 here. And the fuel light just came on. So we got to do something with that. Dear Caterpillar, why did you make this so annoying? I'll give you a pro tip. 87 has a lot of ethanol in it, so I like to run just pure ethanol-free 90 gas. Seems to run better that way. I'm just kidding. 87's fine. Yep. Well, 4 out of the 5 gallons isn't bad, huh? Oh dear. Everybody's out here ceramic coating their machines. We do the diesel coat. It really does a great job. Water won't even stick to the dang thing anymore. Oy. And this is more than just looking nice, you know. Everything we're scraping off here is something that was gonna, I gotta move you guys. Everything we're scraping off this rock face is stuff that would eventually work its way down and silt all this stuff in again. So we're just kind of trying to be preventative about it. No reason to save this hackberry. Here, this little hackberry right here. We always go to the library every year for Earth Day and get our free trees. When we went there this year, the lady was all excited. I said, well, what kind of trees we got this year? She said, oh, they're good ones. This year they're giving out hackberry trees. Oh, all right. All right. don't come back on me then. Yep, that'll work. Good enough there, bud. Shove her a little bit, huh? Yeah, that'll do the trick. Gonna go ahead and haul these across the road. We've got some tree clearing to do coming up in the future down there, and we're just gonna do a big burn pile. We'll just throw these down there for the time being. Try to burn them up as much as we can whenever we do the tree clearing. Let me get some of this stuff out of my way. Looks like he's already got a little bit of a burn pile down here anyway. That'll work for now. Then we'll go ahead and try to grab this one. I'll drop it a few times, get some of that dirt off there. Set it right there for now. That is looking awesome. It's looking really nice. I think that looks really good too. With it pushed all the way back to that edge, inevitably this is going to silt in, but now it kind of gets a chance to silt in back here and not out in the ditch itself. So hopefully buys the property owner a little bit more time before we have to come back down and swab everything out again. That's the bottom side of where that culvert's at. If you look real close, you could probably see it up in there. And here's where that culvert is. Looks like it's probably clogged up and washed up, but I don't think they're too concerned about it, but that's where that water's coming from. All right. But there's just this main ditch that comes down. Let's get all this polished out. Those two big stumps I hauled down to the bottom earlier, they're too big to fit out the tailgate of the truck, otherwise I would have hauled them off. But I got a few little random miscellaneous trash pieces, smaller stumps, rocks, that kind of thing. They should come out okay. We'll go ahead and get those out here too. And then we'll get rid of this pile of rocks here too. We'll swing all the way around so we're not taking those over the cab. That would not be my best move. I can't quite reach there. Hopefully this all comes out all right. Check this out. That's coming home with me. See that fossil? That is awesome. This will all get cleaned up with the power rake whenever we get to that point. But since I'm on my way back up the driveway with the excavator, some of the bigger stuff that floated up in the last rain, we'll go ahead and pick those out. One less rock I gotta fight when it comes time to finish. Oh, bud. Maybe one more bucket full from right here. That pile's gone and out of here. This is all cleaned up, a couple stumps out, some rocks out. I think it turned out great. This is probably my favorite part. It was the biggest mess. It was all silted all the way out. You guys remember what it looked like. And now it's just this big, cool, clean cliff face. And when it rains, they're gonna have a waterfall just right on out of there. That's gonna look awesome. Yeah, and that'll all silt in and it'll wash out and it'll change with time. That is how erosion works after all. But I think all in all, for the next step in the project, pretty good. This is one of those things, they're gonna build a house next year. They don't live here right now, where they just have a punch list of stuff that they want done. And as I get time, I work on it. So it's actually pretty daggone convenient. Next video, we'll be removing, there's several trees down there that are dead and damaged and dying. He's got X's on them. We're gonna go through and try to get those trees taken care of, cut down, stacked up, and ready for a bonfire at some point, which will be lovely. I'm actually just gonna drive the 755 down. I'm gonna do a quick lap. You know, last time I was surprised by damage. Let's just, nope, same damage. Nothing new. All right, good enough. Send Mike a message, let him know I'm done for the day. Get rid of that load of miscellaneous, whatever you want to call it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hey, I do appreciate you watching, and I want to give you a heads up. At the end of July, we will be launching the merchandise store. It'll be pre-orders only, and it'll probably be like 2 months to get your shirt, but pre-orders is the only way I can do it right now. So that is coming up at the end of July. That's it. Appreciate you guys watching. I already said that. I'll catch you on the next one. Awkward outros. Nailed it. Oh, how? There it is.